or their life in exile, who was looking after them? God, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Even though they denied Him, even though they crucified Him, but He loves them. Because God is the Father, and the Father loves the children no matter what the children do to the Father. The Father's heart will always be the Father's heart. Children misunderstand the parents. And not every father is a father, my beloved. I'm talking about those who have dedicated their life for their children. And when I say a father, I'm talking about the mother as well. Parents. Dad, mom, give their life for their children. Children, so many times, they disrespect, misunderstand the parents. In fact, when the parents come and say something to their children, the children become annoyed, angry, upset, and they say, Mom and Dad are the worst enemies of mine. Children say wrong things against the parents. Children hurt the parents, but the parents will always be parents. When my son cries once, I cry a million times. When I hear him aching, I run like crazy. What's wrong? Let God hurt me and not hurt you. When your child is out in the street, you can't sleep until he comes back home. Because that heart has true love in it, not a fake one. God is the Father who is all love for you and all of us. They crucified Him. He looked after them in the wilderness. And to prove He looked after them, they think, if the Israelite people think for a moment that they, through their strength and their money and their power, they went back to Israel, that's a laughable matter. That's a laughable matter for not just a Jewish, any human to think they did it there by themselves through their own power. It's a laughable matter. We are nothing without God, all of us, all of us. So when they got scattered in 70 AD, God looked after them while they were living in exile, wherever they went. He brought them back to the homeland in 1948. In plains, the wings of eagle, as Ezekiel describes, the prophet Ezekiel. On the wings of an eagle I brought you back. I, God, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, I looked after you in the wilderness. And in 1948, after how many years? After 1878 years gone by, 1878 years later, He brings them back to the same land, to the same country, to the same place. And they reacquired it again. You know, you leave your house, good luck, go and regain it after 100 years. After 200 years, good luck, go and regain it. Now, the people that have been living there for all these decades and centuries, they'll say the house is ours now, get out of our sight. To go back and reclaim a land after 1878 years gone by, it is only the hand of God that can do such a thing. And regain it where? In the midst of over 1 billion Muslims. How many people landed in Tel Aviv airport in 1948? 600,000 people. When you read in Exodus chapter 12 verse 37, when you read in Exodus 12:37, when they walked through the Red Sea, the Holy Bible says 600,000 men walked, not including children. Exodus 12:37 says 600,000 men crossed the Red Sea walking on foot because the Red Sea parted. 600,000 people landed in Tel Aviv in 1948. Now, Exodus to 1948, man, that is about almost 3,000 years of history. God never forgets. God looked after them for 1,878 years. And He promised, I'm going to bring you back. And He did. His name is Jesus Christ. He is Yahweh Himself. Amen. Time flies when you're having fun.